Okay, people. Oh, I have screens. As you can see, I'm very tired right now. Might be a good thing. Maybe tonight I get to sleep. But we have picked up some stuff. No acoustic panels. They were too big. Monitors, UPS, USB, UPS, I think it is UPS. Console, power supply, computer. If anybody wanna buy this big ass rack chassis, just let me know, because I'm selling it as soon as I can. And of course, the consoles. This is gonna be fun, but at the same time it's not gonna be fun because it's gonna be a lot of work. This side panel on the soundtracks is gonna be taken out. The funny thing is that I have to take out about maybe 4 channels because the screws are from the inside, so I can't open it and take it away from here. As you can see on this side, there's like a couple of screws here, but the interesting thing is that there's a screw there, and I can't get to that screw. So if you see here, it's kind of the metal is all roughed up. That's because I had to bend it out and use a metal saw it off, which is what I'm gonna have to do on this one as well. Don't feel about that. Then I can move it this much in, which is exactly the same as it's missing here, so I can have it all the way to the side. This getting moved to the side here. Then I'm gonna have a mid piece, probably, at least from the start, it's gonna be wood. Some kind of wood, I don't know, maybe I'll make something out of the walnut. We'll see, but since I'm scrapping this one, I'm keeping this and one of these, so I can switch between the monitor outputs on the console, so I can listen to the soundtracks, I can listen to the Tascam, or I can switch it off, and I can switch the monitors between those and the other ones, wherever they are. As you can see here, they're not level with each other right now, so I'm gonna have to, this is actually somewhat planned, but the underside here is got to go about 1 centimeter, half of an inch or something. I'm gonna take that off so they get level, so I get this one down a little bit. They're gonna get moved forward a little bit, so there won't be a lip like it is here right now, so it's gonna get moved, you see, over here, that side. And hopefully they're gonna be, as I move this down, they're gonna be somewhat level on this side. Not that it really matters that much, but it's gonna look a little bit better. And yes, I am a well, I can't say freak, but I like it to look nice. Those things are getting cut down. Now, as I will have these here, I can make the side panels from oak. There's the top shelf, which is gonna go on top, and then I have those monitors until I get new ones, better ones, somewhere here on top. Here's the we'll see if since I'll be building the monitor stands for the Yamaha reference monitors on with cinder blocks. Maybe I'll take one more to get them up a bit so they won't be at the same height as the main monitors, or maybe not, I don't know, we'll see. But look at that, it's not where it's supposed to be. See this line? That's gonna be there, so I'm gonna have to move it forward a bit. It's kind of off, but here's my mix position. So this is actually gonna be real nice, because when I mix digitally, or rather when I prepare the mixes and do stuff like that, I can just roll the chair over here, sit here on the screen, some blah 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 blah, and here I can do some automation and stuff, and I don't have to really move much. And then just when it's time for mixing, I got a console. Do like this. This is cool. Sounds very good when you do it like this. And then of course over here I'll have the rack with the outboard gear, which is, it's gonna be fairly much in arm's reach, everything. So I can go there, do editing, and since I will be working hybrid, I can do some digital work over there, do work here. I actually love this console so far, at least when it's working. I don't think I said that, but I'm gonna take the API, classic API transformers that I put in there out of it, because the level got much higher, and honestly this board sounds really good without it. So I'm gonna take the classic API transformers out, probably put them in the compressor as the output transformers, and as I said, this one is, I really like it, because over here is the EQ section, and the low frequency at 50 Hertz, kick drum hertz, the mid-low frequency from 50 to 1 kilohertz, which I can boost and cut, mid-frequency high from from 0.5. That makes a lot more sense. From 500 Hertz to 10 kilohertz, boost and cut, and the high frequency at around 12. I got a high pass filter at 50 or 200 Hertz, really good, on off, and I have EQ in out, so I can check the changes. Have 6 aux sensor for aux 1 and 2, perfect for, I don't know, mono-parallel compression, or transit designer stuff, or I don't have one, but I'm gonna have one. Aux 3 and 5, or, well, I can actually send these, so I can have aux 3 and 4. That's right. And 3 and 4 if I have this up. No. No, 3 and 5 when I have it up. 4 and 6. I don't know why. But if I push this, I have 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. So kind of makes a lot of sense. Maybe it could be cool to send. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I haven't used it yet. So pan, of course. But what's really interesting is actually that it has 2 main outputs. I really like that. Can even have parallel compression on the outputs. But it's nice to be able to switch. I don't know how I'm gonna use this yet, but I know I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it. And of course the bus is 6/8 bus sense, perfect for stereo. So drums, bass, something, guitars, vocals, for example. I can bust these out and print them separately, so if a mix needs some changes I can do that. And let's see, over here I can send them to aux, and up here I have a little EQ, high frequency 10, low frequency 50. But the really interesting part is this. It has internal digital patch bay, so I can sum tracks together. For example, if I don't know, for some reason I want to sum channel channel 1 to 4 together. I don't have to do it to a bus. I can actually sum them together to track 18, which I couldn't do on the old soundtracks I had. And the VU meters are they just look cool. They're actually only working on the bus. So for example, these two, bus 1 and 2, they go to 9 and 10 and 1 and 2, so I see them on there. I don't know why, but maybe I can do it differently with some modifications. So I don't know. I don't really care. I'm gonna bus everything together anyhow, because when I mix I use a lot of bussing and effects like that. So, well, that's kind of what we brought home today. I'm gonna bring home more tomorrow. Oh, there's the computer speakers. I love those because they sound terrible. They sound like someone ate the track and shit it out or something. No, but they're actually really good because they sound terrible, but you can really hear if something is too loud in them. While on the big monitors it can still sound good if the snare is really loud, or the kick is loud, or the vocals is loud. But on the crappy computer speakers, if the vocals are too loud, you're only gonna hear the vocals, and the rest is gonna sit real silent underneath. So they're perfect for checking levels. Tomorrow we're getting the desk thing I had. These then, the oak, big piece of oak desktop thing, which is gonna be used for building the rack sides, and the sides for this desk. I don't know if I said that, but it's gonna be, the sides are gonna be all the entire way here, of course, and then they're gonna extend to the back. So the monitor shelf aren't really resting on the consoles, it's resting on the side piece, which will be stuck here, screwed here, and these are back supports, which will be cut to length when I know the exact length. And on the back I'm gonna have some stuff so I can put the cables run here instead of down here and just being everywhere, so I can make it real tidy and go this leg down and on the floor. And as I said, this is gonna have to be moved a little bit up front. As you can see, I don't have much space for the do-it-yourself little project space, but it doesn't really matter because I'm not gonna use it really that much. I mean, I'm doing stuff all the time, but I'm gonna sit here and work more, so but I'll gain 5 centimeters, so it's okay. And it's been a long video, but at least you got to see these beautiful beasts. I'm actually really impressed by this console because it's I mean, these days they're not really expensive. This one cost me a bit more than $1,000. 9,000 kronor, I think. Oh yeah, it's 18 channel. I don't think I said that, but I think actually I don't need more. Since this is gonna be, I mean, I'm gonna mix on it, but it's also summing mixer, I could say. So for example, the kick I'll have on one channel, even if I have 4 tracks like inside, outside, kick and sub and trigger. I'll sum them together and I can mix them separately on these faders and get a good balance. Sum them out to one. Same with the snare, top bottom trigger or top bottom condenser. Toms, I only need a stereo pair. Overheads, stereo pair. And what else? I don't know. 6 tracks for drums. I don't really need more. I think, maybe, depends on the track. Of course, room, stereo, room, there we go, 8 tracks. Bass, 1 track. Guitars. Main vocal, or let's say verse vocal, chorus vocal, backup vocals, let's say guitar solo, and orchestra or keyboards or extra. That's pretty much it. I mean, how often do you need more? As I said, I will sum them from the computer, from this desk to this desk, so I can get the levels. And I mean, sometimes maybe I don't use the rooms, I can take them out. Here's the bass, here's the 2 guitars, here's the solo guitars, here's 10 vocal, I don't know. It's fairly cheap. Actually, I think they're way underpriced, but that's good. The sound of it is, as I've realized, some people love it, some people hate it. I'm one of the guys that loves it. The mic pre's are pretty decent. They're not terribly good, they're not terribly bad. They're okay. I mean, I like them. They don't sound like the Neve or TL Audio with a bunch of transformers and tubes and stuff, but they sound good for what they are. What I think really excels on this board, or the soundtracks in general, are the EQs. Funny thing is that everyone I've talked to says the same thing. Preamps are decent, the EQs are great. Since this board is so configurable that I can route to any track on the entire console, I don't even have to route like 4 first ones to the master bus. I can, but I probably will, but if I don't want to for some reason, I don't have to, and I can save all, like if I have a setting I like, which will probably be the case. I mean, for example, the first 8 ones, drums. That's probably what I'm gonna use. So I can send them to this bus. So no, it's not an SSL, it's not an API, it's not a Neve, it's not a Helios, it's not any of those old or new type of consoles, which sounds awesome, but green, red. I gotta change that. Maybe. We'll see. Kinda cool on the first one. Well, like I was saying, it's not one of those consoles, but for the price you're paying, they're, in my opinion, very underpriced. You get a lot for very little money. And this one, love it as well. It's served me very well this past years. So the combination of these two, Ted, if you're watching, he has the same ones almost. His his soundtracks is bigger, but he has the Tascam and he has this, which is kind of fun. It's interesting. 2 people from different parts of the world with the same kind of ideas. Well, I'm blabbering. This video probably stopped being interesting after 5 minutes, so I'm not gonna talk anymore. I'll upload this one so you can see it. What you have, if you hear this. So more tomorrow. Take care. Bye.